Alright, so some people have requested that I do a tutorial video. I did try to do one earlier today, but this is a little bit better. I'm going to try to make it better, but you know, it's off the fly, so going with it. Alright, so the basics of Warframe that I want to cover for anyone who's new to the game. It's pretty simple. First and first, you know, when they teach you how to use the melee, it's pretty simple. You can do a combo, you can charge attack it. If you knock someone down, like for example, some weapons here, which I'll show through here, can knock down. Okay, and when you knock down, you can go over them and execute them. But some of them that don't have knockdown can still have an execute. So all of them have an execute. Just let's say, for example, there is a weapon that does not knock down, which is this weapon right here. The staff does not knock down people. Instead, it just emits electricity out. The heat swords right here, instead it just does a lot of fire. Be like that. Alright, there we go. And also what I did before, I did a forma. So basically right now, let me equip it. So with weapons, you can put a callus in them to double the max capacity. The max capacity is actually 60. But without the callus, it's 30. So you can get it with platinum, which is this here, is about 20. Or you can get through an alert, or possibly from a login reward. But let's try another weapon that I have not done in a while. So let's do this. Got my dual ethers. This has no polarity slots, but I can add a polarity slots to cut the cost of a mod in half. But it'll round it to the highest number. So half of 11 would be like 6. But since I'm gonna farm it, let's say I go for something else. Oh, I don't have any farm actually. Alright, let's go buy one actually. Let's go buy one. Alright, there we go. So some weapons have no polarity slots. This one doesn't. So I can add one. Let's just go with the V. Boom. It adds it. Let's see, as for the hammer here, I have farmed it 4 times. That explains the stars on the side here. So Pharma is just like with the calories, you can either get a platinum or through alert or a login reward. Hey Hyphy! So I can cut this big, huge, jumungo some bitch to 6. So the max is 60, but again, remember the default's 30. So if you have the callus, which I have here, it was 60. So you can basically put to whatever place that you can put like just straight damage, attack speed. What do you feel like? Or charge damage. You can even put like a crit build. But it depends on the weapon, so the Warframe rookie can help. Okay, there we go. Now, there are some weapons though. Let's see. Alright, here's the thing with primaries. So primaries is basically either a rifle, a shotgun, or a sniper rifle, or a bow and arrow. They are already fixed towards the same mob, which is like a rifle amp. But I'll get it in a second, which I explained in another video as well. But here's a good thing to know. So all these weapons have something a little different. So I'll explain the Boltor. The Boltor does physical impact damage, which is a type of damage, meaning no matter what high level the mob is that you fight, you do about the exact same damage. Not about 100%, but you're doing pretty much the same amount, meaning it's pretty damn good. This Paris here has armor piercing, or any armor piercing. Armor piercing is actually a elemental damage, so it actually adds damage. So if a weapon has like any armor piercing, it does extra damage, which is basically an element. Now looking over here, a very good example is between the Kuna and the Despair. The Despair is armor piercing damage, which is elemental. The Kuna has physical impact. That's the difference between them. So there's a certain point where like one does less damage than the other, but they're both good in my opinion. But I'm not a proficient user of them. I don't like them much. But Akboltos are physical impact, and again, they do pretty much about 9% of damage, regardless no matter the level. All right. The same here with some of the melee weapons have that as well, but again, the Warframe wiki can help you depict what kind of damage they do. All right, now let's go towards like colors. So you can buy a clan emblem, which I have here. It's 30 plat in the market. And you pick alternative helmets. Alternative helmets can give you bonus stats in exchange for another. This gives me more health in exchange for run speed. And of course, color palettes are unlockable with platinum. About 75 each, but you can buy them in a bundle. Gear. The only pretty much credit sink they have in them, because right now I'm a rich bastard, but there are more people that are richer than me, is to buy a health kit, which restores 100 health, but they have a smaller health kit that gives 50 health, which I don't understand. And there's a stupid firework, and then a firework for platinum, which I do not understand. And if you have problems with hacking, well, this is your go-to tool, which I don't know why you would use it, but yeah. And then there's a ammo box that you need platinum with. It's like Neapolitan ice cream, but shave your balls for some reason. No, sorry. But yeah, ammo box and stuff. So pretty much. Beep beep beep. Alright, let's go to some more modding. So yes, organ reactors, which is not the blue one. Organ callus is the blue one for weapons. Organ reactor is the yellow orange, which is for warframes. Sure. When you do the correct slot, so this is 11, of course it rounds up, but if you do it incorrectly, oh god, yes, it takes more than it consumes. So anything arrowed down is how much it consumes. So I have this. Now I'm going to put another mod, which is steel charge. It's 7 up, but if it's maxed and if I put the right symbol, it gives me double. But if I put the wrong one, it gives me less. It won't go down, it just gives me less. Pretty simple right there. And it fit as many mods as I want. See that? Well, there's a limit to how many cars, but still. The number. It matches. Sentinels also follow the same thing. They're little buddies to help you around. The worm. He can blind people! And that is all. The shade can save your ass in many situations. Very stealthy. Very defensive. And then the death cube. It kills people. And you put a clan emblem on it. It's so awesome. It's a freaking mini Gundam. Okay, there we go. What else am I saying? Oh, I gotta put this hammer back. Alright, let's move on from there. So, let's explain a little bit the void keys. Void keys, simple. When you get it from a defense mission, which you encounter throughout the sectors, your first defense mission will probably be Venera. Or, actually, no, Killican. So it varies. But as you get it, there's many types. There's tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, so it varies on how strong they are. So tier 1 would be like level 20 to like 30, and tier 2 would be like 30 to 60-ish, and then level 3 would be like 50 to around 100 something. There's defense, mobile defense, but then there's more. There's to be a raid, extermination, and a capture. So yeah, and they all give different rewards, but that can be explained in another video. So let's go towards the dojo. So if you're in a clan, you get something called a clan key. You go to the foundry, and you build it from there. The foundry pretty much just tells you what you need. So throughout your travels, you will acquire ingredients. So your first beginner place will be Morphix, Ferrite, Polymer Bundle, and Detonite Ampule. You get it from the market. Let's go buy a Paris. There's a lot of people like having the bow and arrow. Or they just want to try and be an Indian. Feather not dot. I'm joking. Let's see. Alright, there it is. So you need Morphix, Plastids, Polymer Bundles, and Nanospores. I'll tell you how long it'll take. And you gotta pay a fee. Yes, you gotta pay a fee for it too, even after you buy the blueprint. And on the side tells you how much you have. So you can go, let's see. Plastids, Polymer Bundles. So this one will get you your Morphix, your Polymer Bundles. This one can get you your circuits. As for Plastids, you're gonna have to go a little bit more steep towards Saturn and Nanospores. So you can get a lot of stuff, but it's not like you need circuits for it. But this item's for you. And Warframe. So this is the Banshee blueprint. Notice You need pieces of her. Each one is his own blueprint. So, then of course you get the orc cell, which you can get from Crusader. So, her chassis, her babies, is this much. You need this amount of ferrite, which should be on the right hand side, and the amount of morphics right hand side. The left hand side shows you how much you have, and again. But it also shows you here on the main blueprint when you piece all of them together, so each piece takes 12 hours. When you put them together, which is the blueprint, is 72 hours. And yes, it costs us a fee, which is very crazy. And along the way you'll encounter, let's see, from here you see Detonite Ampule, Field Drone Sample. Because along the way if you ever encounter the Jupiter Mutagen Sample, they are Dojo research weapons. So once you get the little minuscule, let's say Detonite Ampule, that turns to a Detonite Injector, or a Field Drone Sample, which turns to a huge Field Drone, which I am already crafting right there. Let's go to inventory. So, inventory space can only be bought with platinum, which is pretty ridiculous. But this place holds all your inventories of blueprints, weapons, items, all that good stuff. Well, let's go on towards mods. Woo! So, very simple. If you put another copy with another copy, it will get a lot of XP, but if you give it its bastard child, it will give XP, but not as much. But fusion cores are a substitute, which just works as good or even better than a copy. So there's a lot. But some of them even might take forever. Like for example, once you get it, the higher you go, the more the mod price will increase, but it will eat a lot. Like for example, here I'll show you this. So I'll show you about 2 or 3 cards. See that bar right there? I'm gonna click a bunch. And yes, and when you do fusion, you pay a fee as the credits start rising and rising and rising. Let's see how it goes. We will click all this. And click and click. It's like the most epic clicking music I have ever listened to. Right? Oh wow, there's hammer shot. I might as well keep it. Actually, what % RNG? Alright. And you see how much this beast is eating. It's like paying the mortgage off your home, or apartment, whatever it may be. The point is, it is ridiculous. It is stupid, but that's how this game works. And of course, the hard work you put into it, you know, you won't take your whatever Warframe you work for or weapon for granted. And it only went that much, and I had to pay 46k out of my pocket. But getting money in this game is very easy. Boom. And I like to order organize it. I put a bunch of fusion cores in front. This is where all the mods I use and I want to save in this area. And then once the mods that I want to be filtered down here, I just use all these back ones, and then boom, done. Alright. Now to show the last thing to show you is the Dojo. Plan key used, boom. And that of course takes its own materials and wait time and a price. Let's load this up. Alright. We are in the Dojo. Let's see. Alright, just switch screen for a second. Alright. So in the Dojo you can build many things. For example, some PvP or entertainment for your guild. Oh no, that's the second one. Whoopsie. Yep. They can pretty much go head to head here. Sit in a sizable position. You know, kneeling down. And this here generates energy for them to use to bash each other's heads in. And yes, you can pretty much make it very fancy, add a lot of decorations, which of course has a price. For my Dojo, I pretty much built about 80% of my bed. A lot of kill. And here would be the parkour room. It is bloody huge, and I don't know where we got the space for it, but we did it. That over there is under construction. Oop, no, wrong place. Oh no, there's auto construction. Alright, now I'm trying to make my way towards the research labs. So this is also a good tutorial for people who are in my clan or want to join my clan in the future. The dudes of the DoD. This proud symbol here on my shoulder.